we're gonna do some matchup previews, and we're excited about this. I got my friend and housemate Nick Schnecker with me, as you can already tell.
Real Commissioner Nick Schnecker.
Yeah, the real commissioner, because I'm just fake. Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm doing. All right, let's do.
Flip the top for you.
I got you and Mario.
We
That one
going?
first.
Yeah, I might be biased, but I think I'm going to take up the dub. I really like Dalvin Cook and Leonard Fournette as my running backs for that game. Chris Godwin is questionable. He's coming off an ACL tear, so he might not play. But take for Bryce Barta does have Julio Jones as his backup, which if Chris Godwin's out, I feel like Julio Jones is a must start. He'd be a great flex option for take for Bryce Barta.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Julio Jones presents an interesting matchup, especially if Chris Godwin were to be out.
Yes.
And I really like your DK Metcalf start. I think it'll be interesting to see where Geno Smith will take this team. But overall, and the player I'm most intrigued to see on your team is Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I think he's been getting a lot of hype this offseason. We're going to see how he really performs week 1.
Yeah.
And
Take for Bryce Barta did like the Brandon Ayuk Trey Lance stack, so that might come in. That might come in play. Who knows how Debo's going to have chemistry with Trey Lance? Same with George Kittle. George Kittle is probably out too, according to league sources.
Yeah, George Kittle. I don't know who Trey Kittle is, but he's definitely not.
All right, let's move on to the next side. Mario Kart. Mario Kart's got Marquise Brown. That might be a dangerous play. We don't know how Antonio Gibson is going to do. He might have 20 fantasy points. He might have 2. So it just depends on what Ron Rivera is feeling like. He just said his home buggy got shot, but we can talk about that another time.
And what a terrible way to gain his starting job again. Kyle's got Lamar Jackson. I love that. Lamar's going to have a huge year.
He has a lead boy.
He's also
Who's probably going to be dropped in 2 weeks, but we can talk about that in week 3.
For sure. You know, and Kyle has a lot of upside on his team. I think DeAndre Swift and Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams, I'm definitely intrigued to see how he performs this year on his new team.
Yes, will he be the fantasy wide receiver 1 that he is normally expected to be, or will he just be a fantasy wide receiver 1?
For sure. So, this matchup, I'm going to take Kyle Barta.
Okay. Or flip. All right. We don't need to talk about that. Next one.
Which one you got, Schneck?
I have Free Manziel against Villain.
All right, let's go. Man, I don't know who this Villain team is, but they sure are going to lose to the Free Manziel squad. I'm just kidding. Let's get into this. Okay, so first side, let's go with Mason's team. Okay, he's got Patrick Mahomes. All right, I love that. Patrick Mahomes has obviously shown that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's gonna prove it again this year. AJ Dillon, let's see. Yeah, AJ Dillon and Nick Chubb, pretty good stack.
Pretty good stack. Not a lot of upside, but they will get you some fantasy points. I do love his wide receiver depth. I love that he has CD's nuts, Lamb, and Keenan Allen. I don't have a nickname for him.
Yeah, no, he's got the stack. He's also got kicking it with Kareem Hunt on his bench, and
Darrell Henderson, my goat. Shout out to him. 9.8 fantasy points last night, 2 nights ago. Shout out to Cam Akers too. He put up a hell of a performance.
Yeah, he really ran the ball hard. Dalton Schultz, he's an interesting tight end play. I think this year, all signs point to that he's going to be fine. We just don't really know what his ceiling is.
Yeah.
We don't really know how he's going to perform.
We don't know his floor either. He didn't get I believe he didn't get the long-term contract extension, so there might not even be big plans for him to be part of the offense.
For sure.
On the other side of the ball, Free Manziel, his team, I don't know who this guy is, but his team sucks. He has James Conner on the team. I'm just kidding. His team's pretty good.
I don't know what I was doing when I was drafting.
James Conner. I feel like the big hole might be James Conner. James Conner could be elite this year, or he's injured by week 3 and then he's done for the season. History says it might be that, but last year showed different, so we might see. I know it was a value pick at like round 16 or something that he got, James Conner, but
Yeah, no, I'm interested to see how James Conner performs with the Cardinals this year. You know, he's going to find the end zone a lot, like he did last season. And I'm most intrigued for CMC, Christian McCaffrey, because obviously he's been very injury prone the past 2 seasons. So, you know, it's a gamble to see how he's going to perform this year. You know, I think he's going to have a big bounce back here. And every time he's been out there and played, when he's healthy, he's been great. So, overall, you know, I think I'm a little biased here. I project my team, Free Manziel, to win, but Mason's definitely going to put up a better.
it'll be close.
He's going to put up a fight for sure. Like I said, projections don't really matter. So,
it's any given Sunday.
any
All
given
right,
Sunday.
who's next? Big Chung guy?
Yeah, Big Chungus boys versus
Ooh.
Team Stop 1, 2, 3.
Matt
Now-
Stafford did not have a good week. That hurts, but it's still up in the air. You want to go to Big Chungus first?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you got Herbie at quarterback. That's elite. That's awesome. He's going to have a great year. I will say, Anthony, your running backs aren't that great. You got Tony Pollard as your RB2. So I'd say, you know, if you want to make a trade, my DMs are open. You know, just hit me up. Right, Shane?
Right.
Right.
I
So,
like his 2 QBs. He has a lot of. I feel like his team might be injury prone, so he might be hitting the waiver wire a lot this year.
definitely. And you got Darren Waller at tight end this for his tight end 1, and you know he's had an interesting camp. I think he hasn't really been present at camp. He was injured. They signed a long-term deal.
His
with him.
contract extension healed his hamstring injury, so maybe now that he has a little cash to rub on his hamstring, he might be able to put up more fantasy points.
Absolutely. And on the other side with Cam Stoffer, you know he's got Austin Eckler and Alvin Kamara, which obviously is a major
That's scary.
advantage over Anthony this week. Eckler and Kamara just have such a higher ceiling.
Is that as scary as Matt Ryan and Matt Stafford? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I'm still going to take Cameron in this matchup. I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think even with the Matthew Stafford dud, I still think he's going to pull.
I'm going Sukin. I think the quarterbacks will have a good day and carry him to victory.
Boom. All right. Next matchup is Core Vidal and Skylar I. Let's see.
Corey Vidal, very big loser during the draft. He went wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. I'm just kidding. I don't know how he did it, but I just like to give him crap.
Yeah, looks like
He has Mr. Psychedelic on his team, Aaron Rodgers, so watch out. If he plays on Percocets, it's over. Just give him the victory.
yeah. You know, Skylar has a love Skylar's team this year. I think I think Tua turned the ball over, and no, I'm just kidding. But I think Tua is intriguing this season. You know, he's got all these new weapons. It's his 3rd season. He's really got a lot to prove.
He's on a short leash. I predict that Teddy Bridgewater will be starting by week 8. But
It's a bold prediction. Put it on the wall.
yeah,
You know, he's got Stephon Diggs and Allen Robinson, which Allen Robinson had a dud week 1, but I think overall he's going to bounce back big time. Mark Andrews, obviously I think he's going to be the tight end 1 this year, so he's a beast. And JB, you know, he kind of low-key went with the Eagles stack. Not really, just got Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts, but you know, he's got Justin Jefferson, which I think is going to be the wide receiver 1. Aaron Jones, who's going to also be a beast. Green Bay's going to run the ball a ton, losing Devontae Adams, their offense.
and check down King.
For sure. So, based on projections, looks like JB's projected to win, but I'm going to go with Skylar
I'm
this
gonna
year.
go with JV as much as I hate to say it.
Yeah, we're really on different pages here.
Yeah.
Man, but
I think the QBs again. big difference to me is can the QB hit that ceiling, and I feel like when it comes to super flex, that's why you got to get those QBs on your team. You want that high upside. And Jalen Hurts is Mr. High Upside. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a steady floor, but I also think he'll pop off occasionally for that 5-touchdown game and probably run it in and then say, I own you.
Yeah, and I think last thing I'll say is Skylar picking up Justice Hill once again. I don't really see how that helps his team, but Skylar, if it helps you feel more excited about fantasy football, then by all means,
he's a league winner.
He's a league winner in your
8 years
mind.
ago.
So let's see. You want to go with Team Pike and Facet?
Yeah.
All right. So we got Tyler Pike versus Facet.com. Now, Pike is already off to a strong start with Josh Allen putting up 33 points. And Cam Akers on Luke's side.
Man, I had as many fantasy points on Thursday night as Cam Akers. So
yeah,
shout out Facet.
Absolutely. And I really think Pike's going to win this one. I think
so,
he's already got a huge advantage.
Do we even
now.
need to run around? Do we even need to run through the matchup and stuff? We already see the percentage and
yeah, not really. I think unless something crazy were to happen, I think Pike is a sure lock to win this week. So I'm gonna go with Pike there, and then I'm gonna go with.
We're gonna go with two-time father against
Team Jet.
Mike's brother.
My younger brother and my brother. Let's see here. Okay, so Tyler's got Saquon. And, we were actually just talking about this. Saquon's due for a big year. It's just, can he stay healthy? Can he stay healthy, and can the Giants just be better than they have in the past couple years? Because obviously, he has really struggled to rush the ball. I don't know the actual statistics, but his yards per carry has just been way down.
I will say two-time daddy champ Tyler Barta. His running backs are very intriguing. They could have horrible years, or they could have insane years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Javon, we don't know. They brought back Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon is still okay, even though everyone, quote, shits on him. But he's still Melvin Gordon. He's still the GOAT 5 years ago, but...
I didn't know we were cussing in this video.
We'll put a PG-13 rating on it.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to make sure we don't show Tyler's kids. Tyler got Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp, which is kind of insane.
Yeah.
Those are two elite top 5 receivers. That is huge for him. And on the other side, my brother, he's got King Henry and Najee, which I think Derrick Henry is. I think last year he's going to have he's going to really be the Russian king of the league. I think he's going to finally start to drop off a little bit. But Najee's going to get a lot of catches, so that's going to be great for him. Michael Thomas is really interesting because obviously you want to see him do well, but he just hasn't proven the past couple years with injuries and everything else. So
is he still the slant man?
Yeah. And then you got Kyle Pitts, which I think is
think it's a good. Ooh, baby.
He's just a physical. Yeah, he's just a physical specimen. He is athletic and he's just a freak. So, but yeah. So based off this matchup, I would say, oh man, it's tough to call, but
man, I don't know. I'm gonna go with your brother because I think that maybe Tyler Barta could be due for a tough week with his running backs.
For sure. I'm also gonna go with Josh Berry. I think he's gonna pull out the win. So.
Well, there you have it.
Did we do everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got everyone. All right, week 1 previews in the books. Thanks for tuning in, and best of luck to everyone. Make sure you got any injuries in your starting lineup because there have been a few. Make sure you get those adjusted. Get those boys out of your lineup. Also, Schneck can teach you how to tie a tie in case you need
I did great.
So, all right, see you guys.